Hello YouTubers, and welcome to another Doctor Who action figure review. In today's review I'm looking at a figure which us Doctor Who fans have been waiting for quite a while. It is the 12th Doctor collector figure, which is of course the 12th Doctor in his white shirt minus the cardigan and the waistcoat. Now before I talk about this great figure, I'm very quickly going to talk to you about the packaging this figure came in. The figure comes packaged in a standard yet very eye-catching rectangular window box. You have the Doctor Who logo. You have a little diamond there explaining what the figure is, 5.5 inch collector series, and then you basically tells you at the bottom of the box what the figure is, 12th Doctor collector figure, and on the side you've got the Underground Toys logo and 5 Plus and all the rest of it. On the back of the box you get a nice picture of the prototype of the figure. You get a little bit of bio on the 12th Doctor and a quote from Series 8. The inside design of the box is very nice as well. We've got this nice diamond shape thing going on that we're used to with figures that have been released recently, and also the clockwork cogs and things and the Gallifreyan logos at the bottom, which all play part in the Series 8 title sequence. I also like the colour scheme and the outline of this packaging. It's very vibrant and eye-catching, and it will help the buyer be attracted to buying this product. But let's now talk about the main subject of this video, which is the 12th Doctor. A figure that I have certainly been waiting for quite a while now. You know, before this came out we only had the crappy 3.75 inch figure, and that wasn't really ideal for me, considering that if you compared it to all my other Doctors, which are 5 inch figures, and all the other figures I've got which are 5 inch figures, it didn't seem, you know, adequate to have a tiny 12th Doctor in comparison to all the other figures. It would just look really odd. But yeah, really pleased that we have got a 5 inch version of the 12th Doctor. It means I can do 12th Doctor stories now. So yeah, very quickly going to go through the articulation. The head can turn from side to side. Don't know if it can do a 360. I suppose it could if you forced it, but the joints are still very stiff, having just taken it out of the box. The arms are ball jointed, so they can do a 360 degree turn. They can go up and down. It just makes the figure that more posable. The joints are still quite stiff on this, so if you do hear like a creak or a snap or something, then that are the joints moving. I can't seem to get the biceps to move on this arm. Moves. So the arms can do a 360 degree swivel and can bend, and the hands can do a the hands can do a 360, like so. There we go, did it. The waist can move from side to side, and the legs can move up and down, and you've got 360 articulation at the biceps, and of course the feet can move slightly as well, but of course, you know, it's very hindered. So, well, to be perfectly honest, I quite like the joints, you know, still fairly stiff, fairly fresh after having just taken it out of the box. So yeah, I don't really mind the joints being very stiff, although it does limit the movement. Now moving on to the next point of this review, which is likeness. Now, some people who have seen the prototype images of this figure have moaned a little. They complain that it didn't look like Peter Capaldi. I disagree with that. I think they've done very well. The figure looks very much like Capaldi. They do seem to have made him look quite young, maybe a little younger than he appears on screen. With the head you've got a lovely sort of grey base with a lighter grey wash, just to sort of make his hair look a bit lighter as it is on screen. It's nowhere near as curly or as frizzy as his actual hair is on screen. It is rather short, but I personally don't mind that so much. I like the detailing on the shirt. It's very nice, white, clean paint job, no paint bleeds or anything, which is makes me very pleased. It does look a bit, although the trouble with having just a white shirt is it does look very plain, unfortunately. I really like the sculpt of the jacket, or the coat, whatever you want to call it, the navy coat. But what's also really nice is they bothered to include the red lining. They very easily couldn't have included that, and they did, so I appreciate that very much. They have done that. The trousers again are quite standard and match the trousers he wears in the show, and of course the boots match the boots that he wore as well. Painted in a very nice glossy black, and the base of them are a nice colour as well. It seems to me that this is a very neat and tidy figure, which I'm quite fortunate to have, because obviously this figure can easily suffer from quality control issues, but for me, fortunately, it's a very neat and tidy figure, which always makes me very pleased. Another point to raise about this figure is people have complained that it doesn't come with the cardigan or the waistcoat. Again, I personally don't mind that so much. I'm going to display this with all my other Doctors as just, plain white shirt. Nothing really wrong with it, even though he isn't advertised as wearing this outfit in the programme. He does have the cardigan and all the waistcoat. But I think the reason why they haven't done a cardigan or a waistcoat sculpt for this particular figure is because we're getting two other versions of the 12th Doctor. We're getting the Robot Sherwood figure, which is the reddish purple shirt, and the Kill the Moon shirt as well, the polka dot one that he wore at the beginning and the end of Kill the Moon. And those two outfits don't include a waistcoat, so I figured rather than just having character options and just sculpt a cardigan or a waistcoat just for this figure, knowing that these other two figures are coming out, which are just simple repaints, yeah, it's better to just keep it like that. But it's open to customising for those of you who do want to sculpt a waistcoat or a cardigan on it, because that's what I've heard people doing. If they're going to do that, then by all means do it, but for me personally, I'm quite happy with it just being a plain white shirt. The figure does come with an accessory, which is his sonic screwdriver, closed, not open, which is something I've also wanted to see, so it'll be nice, seeing as this sonic screwdriver is very similar to the 11th Doctor's sonic screwdriver, then it'd be nice to sort of, put this in Matt's hands as well, but for the moment I'm going to just fit it in right there, and it fits in quite snug actually. The sonic screwdriver, it fits quite snug into the 12th Doctor's hand. You might have to put a little force in pushing it in on the first go, but other than that, it's alright. It slots in very well afterwards. So apart from that, there doesn't seem to be an awful lot much to say about this figure. I mean, obviously, as I mentioned earlier, we're getting two new variants. The Robot Sherwood one I have yet to see. I have ordered the Kill the Moon one with the polka dot, the black shirt with the white polka dots. I shan't be reviewing that one though, because it's more or less the same as this figure, just a repainted shirt. So I don't see much point in just sort of pointing out the difference, or just doing a video just to point out that one difference. But as an overall all gone conclusion, it's very nice to see a version of the 12th Doctor out and to put rest to all the other Doctors. So here is the 12th Doctor on display with all the other Doctors. So I now have all 13 Doctors that have appeared on television in toy form, which is absolutely fantastic. and it's really nice to display Capaldi's Doctor amongst the rest of them, really. The only thing I would say that is slightly off-putting is that when I first put him on display, I noticed that he was slightly taller than all the other Doctors, which isn't too off-putting really, but if you compare it to the 3.75 inch version, it would be more out of place. It's not so much out of place as that, but yeah, it doesn't look too odd. It's okay. In terms of value for money, for buying this figure, the figure itself costs $14.99 on Forbidden Planet International. That's where I got mine, because I ordered it online. I put it on pre-order. So $14.99 plus £3.50 cost of packaging comes to about £18.49, which isn't too bad a value for money, considering that we had other figures like that, such as the regenerative 6th Doctor figure and the regenerative 5th Doctor figure, and they were £15 as well from Forbidden Planet. So yeah, it's not too bad a value for money, although if you are a little bit stingy with and want to save your cash, then maybe reconsider. I don't know, it's up to you really. But I would probably say if you're a fan of Doctor Who, then it's a no-brainer, get this figure. If you are a fan of Peter Capaldi or just the 12th Doctor, again, no-brainer, get it. And of course the polka dot version, the polka dot shirt version is also available. So if you don't want the white one, you can always get that one, or indeed the Robot of Sherwood version when that comes out. Although I haven't seen prototypes for that figure yet. And it will be really nice to stand him up against when Clara comes out. It would be nice to put him with Clara when she comes out later, hopefully soon. But again, I haven't seen her up on any websites yet, so I don't know when she's coming out. But it'll be nice when she does come out, so I can do 12th Doctor and Clara stories. And it would also be good to put Clara with my Series 7B 11th Doctor as well. So that's really it for this review. Don't really know what my next review is going to be. I'm not really keen on doing action figure reviews. I only thought I'd review the 12th Doctor because he's a very special figure and something that I've really wanted for a very long time. So who knows, I might do more action figure reviews when something I think is worth reviewing comes out. Don't know. But I hope you enjoyed this review and found my comments constructive on how you can go about this figure. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like this video if you found my comments constructive and just like what I said, and subscribe to my channel for more upcoming videos in the future. So thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.